Then we're going to move through a guided visualization. So I invite you to go ahead and sit down, ideally with your back supported and your head free. And we'll start with balancing breath, which you know already. We're just taking our hand, we're using our thumb and our ring finger, and we're closing the right and left nostrils. So we'll start by closing the right nostril with your thumb and exhale through the left. Good, inhaling through the left. And then closing your left nostril with your ring finger and exhaling through the right. Inhaling through the right. And switching sides. So you can start to do this in your own time, but as you inhale, imagine that this breath and this energy is coming in through the base of the spine, and as your lungs fill, imagine that this breath and energy is traveling up the spine, and then switching sides and sending this breath and energy right out through the middle of your forehead. And again, as you inhale, imagining that breath coming in through the base of the spine, waking up all this sexual energy and creative energy. And as you fill your lungs, you allow that energy to travel up your spine. And then you switch sides and you channel and focus that energy right out through the middle of your forehead, creating a beautiful cycle and flow of energy. Again, inhaling in through the base of the spine, knowing that sexual energy and creative energy are the same things. We're allowing that to travel up the spine, filling the lungs, and then we switch sides and just let that breath fall right out of the nostril, all the way to empty. Knowing that as you're switching sides between the left and the right, you're helping to balance the masculine side and the feminine side, the giving side and the receptive side. And as you start to visualize this breath and energy coming in through the base of the spine, you're starting to wake up the areas where all of our sexual and creative energy live. So we'll do one more cycle. Letting it be your most delicious, deepest yet. Really good. And keeping the eyes closed, or closing them if you haven't already. Dropping your hands into your lap. And I want you to imagine the most amazing sex you've ever had in your whole life. And it might be an amalgamation. Maybe you remember the location of this encounter or the feeling of another encounter. But just start to play this highlight reel in your mind. Play this slideshow of sexual joy and abandon and pleasure. And I invite you to let go of any embarrassment or any shame or any guilt that you might have about this, and trust that it's a totally natural, normal, human experience. And that if entered into consciously, and if the energetic exchange is generous and kind, it can be a beautiful awakening of internal divinity. It can be a spiritual act. So again, just playing this slideshow in your mind of the most exciting, delicious sexual encounter you've ever had. Where were you? Can you see the person's face? And really allowing this to be a 5-sensory experience. As the memories come up, see if you can enjoy the sight, the sound, the smell, the taste of them, remembering it with as much detail as you can. Was there music playing? Were the lights on or off? What were you wearing? Did that change at some point? Was it exciting? Was it romantic? Did it feel forbidden? Was it a long time coming? What did their skin feel like? Were you shy? Were you brave? What do they smell like? And what does it sound like? Do you remember the sounds, your own or theirs? Just really giving yourself full permission to play this movie in your mind, allowing it to be a full multisensory experience. Was there a favorite moment, one snapshot that you've kept in the back of your mind that you remember fondly? And really seeing all parts of it, the beginning, the middle, and the end. How did you feel when things came to a conclusion? How did your partner feel? Did you rush off on an adventure, or did you stay in each other's arms? Just really savoring and relishing every single detail. And noticing that might be changing your body a bit. Your breath might be getting deeper. You might have all sorts of senses starting to wake up in your body, and just breathe into that. Allow yourself to enjoy it and to be fully present to it. And now I want you to imagine the encounter that you're going into. And if you're not about to have sex right now, you can imagine a time in the future, or simply a magic wand scenario. So if you had a magical wand and you could wave it and have your perfect partner or partners, what would they look like? What would they smell like? How would they make you feel? Where would you be? What music would be playing? What would you be wearing? I want you to wave this magic wand and just let your imagination have fun. You're not limited by time or space right now. You're just giving yourself a moment to get clear on what your desires are, what your fantasies are. Because if you're not sure what you want, then it's hard for the universe to deliver it. So think about this as a fun time to place an order at the Cosmic Sexual Restaurant. So you've got this magic wand scenario, and you're about to engage with this magic wand partner in this magic wand location. Where are you? Are you inside? Are you outside? Is there music playing? What are they wearing? How do they look at you? Do they look at you with longing or desire or respect or admiration? And when you look right into their eyes, how does that make you feel? How does that change your body? I'm really taking it all in. What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it sound like? And how does it feel in every single part of your body? Just surrendering to that and letting your mind play this movie. And imagining that things are coming to a close. What does that look like for both of you? And how do you want things to end? It's your movie, it's your magic wand. Do you want to run off on an adventure together? Do you want to fall asleep in each other's arms? Do you want the person to leave? There's no right or wrong. You're just getting clear on what it is that you want. And taking a big, delicious inhale and breathing life into every single cell in your body, just supercharging it with this life force, with this creative and sexual energy. And I invite you to bring this energy, this creativity, this confidence with you into your next encounter. I invite you to bring this energy with you into your date or even onto stage. Sexual energy is very powerful. It's intoxicating for people, and it doesn't have to be used for sex necessarily. You can channel this, you can harness it for your creative endeavors. So again, taking a big, delicious inhale, starting to move your hands, move your feet, bringing your awareness back into the room, back into this moment. And in your own time, whenever you're ready, you can start to slowly, gently open the eyes. So that's a fun one. And I invite you to do this next time you have a date or if you know you're about to have a fun encounter with someone. And also try it when you're not in the heat of the moment, just to help to get clear on what your desires are and really manifesting your perfect partner if you're not yet in a relationship.